What's happening YouTube? It's more motivation reactions, back for another reaction video. So we got more Mike Tyson stuff. So a new training footage leaked out. Not a new, multiple new training footage leaked out. And we're about to check it out and take it from there. I want to say one thing. Age is only a number. Depending on your lifestyle, the things you're doing, you can still get by even though you're getting older. So the whole excuse that he's older, he may lose, is asinine. People forget over 20 years of experience in boxing, professional, plus leading up to that. We cannot ignore that. And the fact that he's extremely powerful. Okay? It's not just about being younger and having more power, but skills and experience. Anywho, let's get into the video. 3, 2, 1. Where's my, come on, where you at? Let's get it.
Those years through like,
oh no. Commercials, stop.
like 86 has definitely left the boxing world staggered. Countless reactions have been made on a newly leaked sparring and training footage of Mike Tyson. Ahead of his fight with Jake Paul, Mike Tyson has been displaying his skill, strength, and speed in the boxing ring, with several videos of him doing the rounds. And once again, he sparked talks and responses from professionals and fans in the world of boxing. Let's check it out. A new sparring and training footage of Mike Tyson ahead of his much anticipated and professional. The latest leaked footage definitely sent a message to the entire boxing.
Bruh. I don't care how young you are. If you get in the ring with this guy, you have to be on guard. You may be more powerful, stronger. You may even be quicker, slightly quicker. But you have to avoid all those hits. People forget that part. If you get hit too many times by this guy, you are going to drop. I don't care who you are. The name of the game is hit your opponent and try not to get hit. Even though Jay can hit, can he avoid the hits coming at him at the same time? We forget to ask those questions.
Boxing world as to Tyson's readiness for the fight against Jake Paul. Mike Tyson retired many years ago from professional boxing and only made a return for an exhibition match 4 years ago to fight Roy Jones Jr., and he hasn't gone in the ring against anybody since then. At the age of 57, Mike Tyson's readiness to fight Jake Paul, an opponent over 30 years younger than he is, continues to divide opinions. There is no doubt that Mike Tyson is held in very high esteem by boxing professionals around the world, as he is definitely a former heavyweight champion and one of the greatest of all time. Iron Man, the man I would love to have read comic books about when I was a kid, Iron Mike Tyson. The Anthony Joshua said of Mike Tyson a few months ago.
Number 2 is going to be the Iron Man, the man that I would love to have read comic books about when I was a kid. Iron Mike Tyson, the beast. Now,
Has still got it in him ahead of the fight with Paul. From what I've seen, it's going to be really difficult for Jake Paul to beat Tyson on July 20th. You can see how fierce and frightening he looks with this footage. Any fighter who doesn't get on his A game against Tyson is going to be toast.
And that's the thing. You have to. It's not just about he has a good hit. Okay, he might have better cardio. Okay, but in the ring, so many things can happen. Especially if you're not as skilled and as experienced. You know what I mean? And like you can make mistakes against UFC fighters that are older. Boxers that have really not that much experience. You're talking about one of the best person to turn defense into offense. He's coming at you, weaving and bopping and throwing punches. You can avoid a few of them, can you avoid all of them? That's the thing. People don't want to ask those questions. We live too much in the hype. We forget experience. Over 20 years in a professional boxer. Over 15 years, let's say. I think retired in 2005 and started in 1985. So about 20 years.
Yeah, he's 57, but has still got the speed, the strength, the technique, and the IQ to be a very strong challenge to anyone.
Exactly. People forget, oh, he's old. Okay, I sparred against older people. Guess what? Their experience made me look like a rookie. It's not just about age, folks. Experience. And not just experience, but experience as a professional fighter in boxing. If it was a professional fighter in a different sport and he came to box with Jake, then Jake would beat him. But this was a professional boxer. I don't know how this is an argument. I don't know how it's an argument. I can't hit that fast. And I'm 30 years younger.
Professional MMA fighter and former UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman also shared the same line of thought with Joshua, and a few weeks ago he had even given Jake Paul no chance whatsoever against Tyson. I don't think Jake Paul can beat Mike Tyson, he said when quizzed by reporters regarding the upcoming match. I have seen some of the training footages of Tyson, and I think he's got so much energy for a man who is almost 60 years old. Tyson is a man of many techniques, and I see he's still got them. Not surprised because the technique and the basic principles will always be there.
Exactly.
Mike Tyson is known by many boxers and boxing enthusiasts to be a fitness demon. The level he always reaches in training and sparring sessions is unmatched, and in terms of work ethic, Iron Mike is an example to many. Though retired, there has been a sense that Mike Tyson may be returning to that rigorous training schedule that made him to be reputed as the Iron Mike, the man that many men dreaded to face in the ring. It's like a different model of a fighter that we had ever seen in the heavyweight division before. A destroyer man, where every fight was an execution. I mean, just ferocious. All the things he achieved were no mean feat, and from the records, he has to put in a lot of work to reach those levels. Out, middle of the afternoon at 6, go to the strength and conditioning coaches and stay there for 2 hours. I started using weights since, nah man, I keep stadium on the 20th of July, while Paul will still be 20. Conor McGregor's initial reaction was that of disinterest, rather than throwing his weight behind any of the superstars. He gave somewhat of a nonchalant reaction when the bout was first made official. Oh, gee, Jake's much younger. Positive comments and the negative ones alike. The beauty of Tyson's training can't be gainsaid. Every professional has spoken about how great and magnificent.
Jeez. Still lost quick, man. Still lost quick. Is this old footage though? Is this old footage though? Sometimes I don't really know how recent the footage is.
Playful in a way, sparring, but still serious. In my eyes, with his coach. That's the full version of it. Let's check it out.
Wow. Sheesh. Sheesh. Imagine that coming at you. Bruh.
The bobbing and weaving is...
The guy here is Mike, okay? And this is some younger guy he's sparring against. This is when he was 57. I don't know if it's past footage or recent footage. I don't know. If somebody can find recent footage, please let me know how I can find it so I can react to it. Woo! That was nice. You're telling me it doesn't have reflex? So hypothetically, let's say this was last year. Anywho, let's keep going. Sheesh. And the thing is too that they won't be wearing headgear. They won't be wearing headgear in the fight. So, and the gloves, I don't know what ounces gloves they're gonna be wearing, but Either way, if his hits aren't avoided, they will hurt. And if he gets hit too many times, he's gonna drop. I don't care who you are. Unless Jake is working on his defense and his defense is like top notch. If you get hit too many times by Mike, you get knocked out. I don't care how old he is.
What's up, everybody? Let's check out unseen footage of Mike Tyson.
It's still quick.
That's pretty impressive break. Keep in mind that his opponent is heavier.
Hey, look at him. And he's chasing his opponent down. He's not backing down. Doesn't look tired to me. The expert out there saying, "Oh yeah, Mike has been smoking weed this whole time. He's 60 years old and he cannot move. He has no reflexes." And really, he's in there with somebody 30 years younger than him, making him back up. Okay, smart people. All right, go keep reading your science books. All right. You think that's everything. You don't want to use your eyes, you want to just use books and science. And oh, because he's 60. Come on, use your eyes, folks. He's quicker than most 20-year-olds, most 30-year-olds. Use your eyes, folks.
Punch is devastated. The guy definitely fell.
You see, look at this. Weaving. Sheesh.
Oh, that's a nail, bro. Nail
Sheesh.
the coffin, I would say.
Man, oh man.
Going forward like ups, as you can see here.
It must be suffocating.
I really like the long uppercuts from Mike, especially when they land. I can only imagine, oh my.
Man, I really want to find some recent footage. I don't know how old this is. It says new on the top of the video, but I'm not sure.
The other guy seems quite a style which you should adopt if you wanna be pushing yourself offensive. Always misses, obviously.
Ooh. Oh,
If you
nice.
miss and Mike Tyson is head first towards you. Obviously, the type.
That's gotta be the best style of boxing. I don't like the Floyd Mayweather style because it forces you to be on defense the whole time. Your only two counter moves is an uppercut or like a hook type of thing. You know what I mean? Like the shoulder roll. You're not really on attack. You're not really in attack mode in that stance. You know what I mean? But Mike Tyson style, you're going forward and you're trying to get the person's body into the person. It actually works against guys taller than you, which is why it's so effective. You're sort of defending and offending at the same time. With the shoulder roll, you're basically counter punching, which is why I don't like it so much. If you're trying to end the opponent, it fits fighters that want to go the distance. But Mike Tyson style, you want to end it as quick as possible.
Type of style Mike adopts is not easy to do at that age, but he somehow manages to be.
rounds just might work just his defense with a heavyweight guy.
Heavyweight moving like a only league, and it's giving me vibes.
Okay, so we're gonna stop the video there. So I don't know how recent that footage is, but I will say this though. He's looking quicker than most 10-year-olds, 20, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds. You know, it's still a dangerous opponent. One rule in any combat sports: do not underestimate your opponent. I don't care about age, I don't care about whatever, especially if it's Mike Tyson. Especially if the person has over 20 years of experience. 20 years as a professional and all the years before that. That's going to help him. What? Against a guy that has like 10 fights? That has power? You need more than power in a sport like boxing against professionals. You need experience, you need skills. You know, like who has he faced with a lot of experience so far? Besides old UFC fighters. Having just power, that's not really the definition of boxing. Footwork, defense, experience. Like there's a lot of things that go into the sport. You know what I mean? And I feel like Jake will be humbled. There's a difference between being a YouTuber and being a professional boxer. You're putting your life at risk every time you go in there, especially against other professionals like yourself. So let's put respect back in the sport's name. Let's not assume a young person that boxed for a couple of years can beat a pro. Doesn't matter how old they are. Okay? I just hope Mike Tyson humbles this guy because it's not just all about the money, all about the views. Okay? Let's respect the sports. Let's stop this. Seriously. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if this an actual new footage of Mike Tyson fighting, sparring, whatever it is. Anywho, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more reaction videos. God bless.